Hello my dear friends, I am back again with my new video today. Today we are going to discuss about the Newton's second law of motion. Okay, so let us start. So what exactly Newton's second law of motion say? It says that the rate of change of momentum of any system is directly proportional to the applied external force. Okay, so it is basically saying that force is equal to dp upon dt, where p is the momentum. Okay, f is directly proportional to p. Now see here, we know that momentum is equal to mass into velocity, so force will be equal to dmv upon dt. We are basically doing differentiation here. Okay, so f external force will be equal to, now see, we will apply the chain rule. So first differentiation of v, then differentiation of m. Okay, so we are first m dv upon dt plus v dm upon dt. Okay, now there are two cases when m is constant. Okay, so m will be constant, then c dm by dt will become 0, so which will give us m dv upon dt. Now we also know that dv upon dt is equal to acceleration, so that implies f external is equal to mass into acceleration. Similarly, if v is constant, okay, so if v will be constant, then this term, okay, this term will become 0. We are left with v vector dm upon dt. Okay, that's written, that is what written here. Okay, now let us see this question here. If a force F vector is equal to I cap plus root 3 j cap applied on a body of mass 2 kg, then we have to find the acceleration. We know that force is equal to mass into acceleration, so acceleration will be force upon mass. Now we are given with the force I cap plus root 3 j cap. Now mass is 2 kg, so it will be I cap plus root 3 j cap upon 2. Okay, so it will be the acceleration. But if we are asked to find the magnitude, then see, we know that how to find the magnitude. So under root over c 1 square plus root 3 square, which will be equal to under root 4 upon 2, which is equal to 2 upon 2, which will give us 1 meter per second square. So acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Okay, now let us understand the graphical meaning of this. Okay, we know that slope represents tan theta, and here slope represents tan theta, which represents force. Okay, so dp by dt, p is momentum here, is equal to tan theta is equal to force. Okay, so pt graphs, okay, whenever you will see a graph of momentum and time, then the slope of the graph will give us force. Okay, now let us see one question here. See, we are given two angles with given forces. Okay, force A makes an angle of 30 degree with time axis, and force B makes an angle of 45 degree with time axis. We know that tan theta is equal to force. Okay, now we have to find the ratio of Fa upon Fb, force of A upon force of B. Now see, Fa upon Fb will be equal to tan theta 1 upon tan theta 2, so which will give us, see, theta in case of A is 30 degree and case of B is 45 degree, so it will give us tan 30 degree upon tan 45 degree. Tan 30's value is 1 upon root 3, so 1 upon root 3 upon tan 45 is 1, so upon 1, which will give us 1 upon root 3, or ratio is 1 is to root 3. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.